Well, we all know of the PB and J, and of course the grilled cheese, but what about some of the lesser known sandwiches of history?
ABC's Danny New introduces us to Barry, a man who has become the internet's official historian for sandwiches you've probably never heard of, but apparently at some point enjoyed.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Sandwiches of History.
Today we may eat grilled cheese, but in 1936...
Okay, let's give this hot cottage cheese sandwich a go.
You could have tried delights like the hot cottage cheese sandwich, at least according to one of the many old cookbooks that Barry Enderwick famously explores on social media.
You know, people have asked me, what are you going to do if you run out of sandwich recipes? It's like, it's not going to happen.
Every day on his page called Sandwiches of History, Barry assembles a different sandwich from his never-ending arsenal of vintage recipes.
I never expected Sandwiches of History to blow up like this. Pastrami, coleslaw.
For his more than 500,000 followers, Barry may build something that sounds kinda good, like this New Jersey Sloppy Joe from the 30s.
We start things off with drained, flaked, canned salmon.
Or he may cook something that I have no idea how to feel about, like this 1967 recipe for a Salmon French toast sandwich. Yay!
Welcome to Sandwiches of History today from the up-to-date sandwich book of 1909.
But in late 2018, the channel first started with just a PDF of this sandwich book from 1909. A friend sent it his way after encouraging Barry to start his own food vlog.
We just sort of looked through it and was like, wow, this is kind of crazy. This would be kind of fun to do. Sardines, shrimp, and oysters.
Now, 6 years later, Barry has collected dozens of sandwich books.
From Morgan Childs, who wrote in to share a sandwich that her granddad used to make.
And will even try recipes suggested from his followers. Because he may love tasting a new concoction every day, but...
One of the best things about this is the community that's kind of grown around it. There are very few people that are there to be trolls. They're there to be negative.
And if they are negative, they're probably just hangry.
Barry also has a cookbook coming out where you can enjoy sandwiches maybe like this one from 1916 called the Virginia. It has ground peanuts, mayo, and sardines. Mmm. History tastes good. In New York for ABC News, I'm Danny Note.
Yeah, you missed the spot here and there, too. Now, I will eat PB&J and, you know, all of that any day of the week, grilled cheese, but the salmon and the French toast? No.
It's an unlikely pairing.
Yeah, if you try that around, don't ever talk to me ever again.
And don't bring it to work for crying out loud.
Well, right, yeah, because that breath, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.